Yulan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And on the screen there, you can already see what I want to talk about today. And that is once again the Borg Cube. The video I made when the Borg Cube just came out on the very first day was one of my most viewed videos so far. And everybody was excited about finally a Borg Cube that they can use as a ship and everything. And then came the grinding. But in time, when you deal with your little new ship more and more, you find other things. And one of those things is what I want to talk about. I don't know if you remember that I said that I have a certain strategy that I want to skip some ships because they are so incredibly expensive to get in-game and that I want to skip them. Yeah, the Borg Cube said, no, you don't skip them. And why it's the case, I will tell you in this video. So this is just showing the Borg Cube hovering my station. But when I go to upgrade my tier 6 Borg Cube, you will see why I'm personally a little bit disappointed that it killed my strategy and I have to find a different way to get one of those ships. I don't want the Klingon version then, because I'm working on the Voyager. But the Borg Cube, you see, I can upgrade something, but you see that there are other things I cannot upgrade, but only one of those has a certain reason. As I explained in my first Borg Cube video, the Borg Cubes and their upgrades are linked to your faction ships. And now I'm at the point where I can really see how very linked they are. Because it's not only linked to my strongest faction ship, as they said in the text before the Borg Cube came out, it's even linked to certain faction ships. And you can see it when I look at my transwarp coil Mark 6. For it, I need one certain piece I would get in the gift section if I have all the prerequisites for it, which I don't. And it says for the Borg data node tier 7 I need for upgrading here. Claim the Borg data node tier 7 from the refinery after upgrading the USS Newton, the Coronar or Pelham to tier 6. That means despite all the plans I had, I will have to build a USS Newton, a Coronar or a Pelham to upgrade my Borg Cube. So I have two choices now, either to stick to my original plan and skip those ships and never to upgrade my Borg Cube, or change my plans and somehow try to get one of those ships, and even worse, to upgrade them to tier 6 first to get the Borg Cube on the next level. When I read the introduction to the Borg Cube and it said it depends on your biggest faction ship, I hope that I could use my Valdor, my Kelvin, or my what else do I have? My Katinga, and the biggest one of those, and just tier one of them up, and with that I can tier up the Borg Cube. But it was not as the text promised, so I need to get a USS Newton, a Coronar, or a Pelham now. And going forward from that, I expect that they will do the same with the epic ships afterwards. I'm not sure about that because I haven't seen it yet. But after seeing this and stumbling across this, I think that that might be the case as well, and that they regularly have certain ships that you must have on a certain tier on those lists to further upgrade your Borg Cube. As I said, I don't know because I haven't been there yet, but after being at this point where they explicitly say that you need the Newton, the Coronar or the Pelham, and you need them on tier 6 to go further, I expect that on later stages of the Borg Cube there will be other ships. But that's just a speculation I have. The only thing I can guarantee you is that at some point you will see what you see right now. And honestly, I'm not very happy about that. Because, as I said in the initial text, it said it depends on your strongest faction ship. And I hope that it's the strongest faction ship I built, but I didn't expect that I had to build special ships for it. And so I will be stuck at tier 6 for a while with my Borg Cube, because it will take some time until I can get a Corinar, a Pilum or a Newton. I will have to do a lot of grinding because I will not spend my Klingon credits I saved so far for the Vorcha. I'm not there yet, not by far, but spending everything to get only close to the Corinar would be totally scrapping my plans. And so I probably will have a lot of grinding in Romulan space ahead of me to get the Pilum, because that's the ship where I have the lowest blueprints, unfortunately, but that's the only faction I can grind like hell at the moment, if I find the time. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time as I want to have to play the game at the moment, because of a lot of work, a lot of meetings and everything. So it will take some time, but I wanted everyone to know. So I planned a completely different video right now for this time, but I put this one in between because I thought that's a very important information. Only those that have that have bought the cube in the first place, or that spend a lot of money, will be have reached that point as well. A lot of people from my alliance definitely will be surprised by the news, and I will tell them that I make this video so that they can watch it immediately, because I stumbled upon it today when I just had a look at my upgrades. I didn't want to upgrade anyway because we regularly had upgrade events, but I wanted to have a look at exactly that transwarp stuff and what it says if my Valdor was far enough, and then I saw what I saw. I have enough stuff for upgrading, but from the Borg side, but I need some more ore, but I saved that ore for my ops at the moment, so I wouldn't upgrade the weapons anyway. Except there is an event with a lot of nice rewards. But yes, you've seen there are often some unexpected things when they introduce new stuff, and that is one thing I definitely didn't expect after reading the texts in advance when they introduced the Borg Cube. But that's the way it is. Now we have to think about our plans. If others were planning the same as me to skip those very expensive ships for a stronger and cheaper one, well, we all have to change our minds now. And I will, as I said, do the grind way then with the Romulans, and I will grind myself to hell. Probably will break my fingers by always tapping, attack. But there's no other way for me. I will not buy one of those ships. I know people who spend a lot of money, and I'm glad they do, because that's the reason why Scopely continues to make the game. But I can only afford a certain amount, even when I'm doing the videos now. I hope that the videos will in future make it possible for me to invest a little bit more so I can show you more, but at the moment that's not the point. And I hope that they will not introduce another ship that soon, because there's a lot of other stuff I'm missing. But when they introduce the next ship, I will try to do the video for you again. By the way, if you ever have a spare dollar, and the amount is not very important, there is in every video description also my PayPal link, where you can send something for the channel if you want to support it. Just saying, and every dollar, euro, and whatever would count there to make some more content. And I know that others are doing it the same way, and that's why I put it up there as well. So if you ever look to support the channel, that's one of the ways you can do it with. But also thank you to my first members already. That's a big help, of course. And in general, thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel, who's watching my videos. And this great journey will definitely continue, because I really like making videos for you. And I saw that there were some new questions in the comments and requests for videos, so I will definitely have a look at it. And before I forget it when I'm filming videos today, I have to have a little shout out today as well. And I haven't forgotten you, but Neon Cavazis, welcome to the Cardassian Union, also via video. Said it in person already, but that is a way I wanted to do that as well. So welcome to our Cardassian Union, and I hope you enjoy being with us. Maybe he's dropping a line at some point as well. I know he will definitely watch this video. Nevertheless, if you have already seen this video now, there's another one for you in the end screen that YouTube has chosen for you, and I'll see you there. I'll be back.